Happy New Year. Last night we touched a new all-time high, and yet again this morning almost touching $30,000. In today's show I'll be doing some technical analysis, and as analyst Loma points out right here, Bitcoin either blows through $30,000 over the next few days, possibly today, just FYI, it looks like we're going to do that, and into the $31,000 to $33,000 territory, or we front run and reject at like $29,800. Plan B points out that the 2020 close was at $29,000, right on track with the stock to flow. Now checking out the latest tweet from Willy Woo, he wrote, if you're looking for an entry to HODL Bitcoin long term, don't nickel and dime an entry. You're not going to sweat a few $1,000s of non-perfect entry when it's $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 per Bitcoin in a year. The main bull phase is here. Capital inflows have gone nuts. And as Michael Goldstein points out right here, the Bitcoin market cap has now surpassed 546 billion, ultimately meaning that Bitcoiners hold more hard money than the American empire. That's right. And Max Kaiser predicts a $35,000 Bitcoin price in play. And in this exclusive interview he just did with Crypto Potato, he shares how he bought Bitcoin back when it was only $1 in 2011 and why Bitcoin is like the Mona Lisa. Also in today's show, we'll be taking a look at the overall crypto market. As you can see, a Bitcoin all-time high. The entire crypto market is pumping. What a beautiful way to bring in the new year. But where's the Bitcoin price likely to go from here? Find out all this, plus so much more in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day, so be sure to smash that subscribe button. That's right, and turn on all notifications to receive daily premium Crypto News Alerts every single day, just like this. And before I kick off today's show, if interested in purchasing Bitcoin, check out Swan Bitcoin. My link is right down below. My URL is swanbitcoin.com/Crypto News Alerts. It's the easiest and most affordable way to accumulate sats. That's right, with automatic reoccurring purchases, you can start your plan today and get $10 of free Bitcoin dropped right into your account. Go ahead and click the link right down below to set this up. You'll be grateful that you did, and let's stack those sats. Shall we? All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts, and Happy New Year. What a great way to bring in the new year with a new Bitcoin all-time high. We're almost at $30,000 at this moment. The price of Bitcoin has reached a new all-time high above $29,600 across major exchanges as of today, January 1st. In other words, Bitcoin is just less than 2% away from reaching the psychological resistance level at $30,000. Let me know if you feel we'll break 30,000 today. It's looking that way, if you're to ask me, and breaking 30K could fuel renewed confidence in the market, with the last remaining technical roadblock right below this level. As you can see right here on your screen, this is the 4-hour price chart for Bitcoin, brought to you by TradingView. Hence, in the near term, sellers would look to defend the $30,000 resistance level with stacked sell orders. Exchange order books show large sell orders in the $29,800 to $30,000 range. So $29,800 is critical for another leg up for the Bitcoin price. That's right, exchange order books on both Binance and Bitfinex show relatively large sell orders from $29,800 to $30,000. This means that sellers would attempt to lead a Bitcoin pullback before it reaches $29,800. A pseudonymous crypto trader known as Loma similarly said that if Bitcoin was to reject at $30,000, it would likely drop from $29,800. He shared, or she shared, the following on crypto Twitter: Bitcoin either blows through $30,000 over the next few days into the $31,000 to $33,000 territory, or we front run and reject at like $29,800. And he goes on to share, basically what I'm saying is, if you're shorting $30,000, there's a very good chance you're going to be ran over. Touche. Traders in the Bitcoin futures market have been trying to suppress the price of Bitcoin and have shorted aggressively in the past 24 hours. The futures funding rate on Coinbase and other major exchanges have remained at around 0.01% despite the recent rally. At times it fell below 0.01%, indicating that the majority of the market was short or selling BTC. Now FYI, if you're shorting the king of all crypto during a Bitcoin bull market, shame on you. It's probably not going to work well. As Coinalyze points out, the funding rate is the New Year's gift, I believe. However, retail investors in the Bitcoin spot market, which refers to the exchanges without derivatives and leverage, have been accumulating Bitcoin. That's right, on December 31st, shortly before the new year, the price of Bitcoin rallied to a new all-time high. Analysts at Sentiment said that they spotted an increase in on-chain movements, which might indicate retail accumulation. And since Coinbase saw a large premium over the other major exchanges like Binance, retail investors on Coinbase likely bought Bitcoin entering into the new year. The analyst shared the following: as the Bitcoin markets open opened on 2021 for the first time about 30 minutes ago. Prices have jumped to 29,460 to now 29,600 and climbing, as Bitcoin has made yet another all-time high. Active addresses are on the rise in the recent hours to support this push, and in the near term, Bitcoin would likely see a battle between futures short sellers and retail investors in the spot market as the price reaches closer to $30,000. Let's go, BTC bulls. So what's likely to happen next? From here, let's talk about it. In the near term, the key is to see Bitcoin's behavior at 29,800, which we're on the cusp of at this moment. There is a strong possibility that if it pulls back without surging to that level, which could lead to a decent sized correction, and if Bitcoin surges past 29,800 without much difficulty, then a broader rally above 30,000 becomes probable in the foreseeable future. It looks that way. We're probably going to break $30,000 today, just throwing it out there. And before I break down the latest tweets from Plan B, Willy Woo, Michael Goldstein, and Max Kaiser, let's first take a quick look at the overall crypto market. We can see Bitcoin and the entire crypto market in the green and pumping. I love seeing this. So happy new year. We couldn't bring in the new year in a better, more fantastic way, with Bitcoin on the cusp of reaching $30,000. We have Ethereum in the green, Polkadot up almost 10%, XRP up almost 10%, Miss Litecoin in the green, Cardano in the green. We have Chainlink in the forest green as well, up 8%, trading at $12.19. All right, now let's check out some of these tweets. Plan B, the creator of the stock to flow model, he tweeted here this morning, 2020 close, $29,000. Next dots going from orange to yellow, rocket ship to the moon. Now, if you're not familiar with the stock to flow model, stock to flow X predicts a $100,000 Bitcoin price in December of 2021 and a $288,000 Bitcoin price medium average between the years 2020 and 2024. Personally, I'm a big fan of the stock to flow. It is the most accurate Bitcoin price prediction model in history. Now, checking out the latest tweet from Willy Woo, he wrote, if you're looking for an entry to HODL Bitcoin long term, don't nickel and dime an entry. You're not going to sweat a few $1,000s of non-perfect entry when it's $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 per Bitcoin in a year. The main bull phase is here. Capital inflows have gone nuts. Touche. I couldn't agree more with Willy Woo, and I love the fact he has his prediction right here between $100,000 and $300,000 per Bitcoin. So let me know if you agree or disagree with his analysis in the comments below, and checking out some responses. What about profit taken in January? What's your recent thought on this? Willy Woo responded, I'm just tracking fundamental lows. January profit taking is a narrative. If the flows stop, then sure, profit taking begins. Not seeing it yet. SOPR is only really useful when profit taking is dominant. And SOPR stands for spent output profit ratio, just FYI. All right, and before I break down the latest tweets from Michael Goldstein and Max Kaiser calling $35,000 per Bitcoin now in play, and I shared the latest exclusive interview highlights on Max Kaiser sharing how he bought Bitcoin back for $1 in 2011 and why Bitcoin is like the Mona Lisa. But let's first take a look at the overall crypto market cap. Wow, sitting at 775 billion. I think the highest it's ever been is around 800 billion. So we're about to breach new all-time highs. 24-hour volume sitting at 168 billion, and Bitcoin dominance at 70.4% according to CoinMarketCap. Now checking out the top gainers within the top 100, we have Ocean Protocol up 10%, trading just below 36 cents. Elron up 13%, trading at $27. Theta Fuel up 18%, trading at 3.6 cents. Ren up 10%, trading at 33 cents. And OMG Network up 12%, trading at $2.66. Now checking out the biggest losers within the top 100, we have virtually everything in the green. There's nothing in the red because everything is up. Maybe some stable coins. So this is a very bullish indicator for the crypto market. Let me know, out of all these altcoins, which altcoins in particular are you most bullish on? Drop me a comment right down below. Which altcoins should be on my radar for 2021? That's what I want to know right now. So holla. Now checking out one of my favorite indicators is the Crypto Greed and Fear Index. Shows we're currently rated a 94 in extreme greed. Yesterday a 95. Last week a 94. Last month a 92, all of which is within extreme greed. And if you're not familiar with the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, extreme fear can be a sign investors are too worried. That can be a great buying opportunity, aka BTFD, buy that freaking dip. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. All right, now checking out this latest tweet from Michael Goldstein, who points out that the U.S. Treasury has 261 million fine troy ounces of gold valued at today's price of $1,891, is a total value of 494 billion, where the Bitcoin network has 18.5 million Bitcoin, now valued at like $29,600 per Bitcoin. The total value, according to Coin Market Cap, is currently $548 billion. So what does this mean? It means Bitcoiners hold more hard money than the American empire. Boom. So there you have it. Watch out, American empire. Bitcoiners are taking over. And checking out the latest tweet from Max Kaiser. He says $35,000 in play. I've been covering this in the previous episodes. We have a difficulty hash rate adjustment, which occurs every 2 weeks. The next one happens in about 11 more days. And the Bitcoin price tends to follow the hash rate. So we can expect a $35,000 Bitcoin price possibly within the next couple of weeks. Let me know when you feel we're likely to reach this target. I also got to give credit where credit is due. Max Kaiser's predictions have been coming true. He'd been calling a $28,000 Bitcoin price for the previous couple of years before any significant pullback from the time we've reached a price discovery mode. And lo and behold, more recently, we crossed 28,000. Then we saw a significant pullback of about $1,900. Then he'd been calling a new all-time high. He did it again on New Year's Eve. Guess what? New all-time high. And everything he's been calling has been coming true. So pay very close attention. And he's also going to be revealing his 2021 Bitcoin price prediction for the year a little later on in the week. And as soon as he shares it, I'll be the first to reveal it with the rest of you, because I love following Max Kaiser and Stacey Herbert of the Kaiser Report. They're amazing. And before I break down the latest highlights from this exclusive new interview Max Kaiser did with Crypto Potato on how he bought Bitcoin for $1 in 2011 and why Bitcoin is like the Mona Lisa, first, I want to remind you to smash that show more button right below this video in the description for a detailed analysis of what's going on in the market. This goes for all 650 plus videos right here on my YouTube channel. Also some very helpful resources for you to plug into, including the blog to my podcast, which could be found at cryptonewsyes.com. Also be sure to smash that subscribe button right below this video to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. It also helps support the channel. Also, you can find us on all the major podcasting platforms, from Spotify, the home of the Joe Rogan Experience, to Apple's iTunes. You can also follow me on Twitter to receive daily crypto news alerts. My Twitter handle is Crypto News Yes. And for those of you active on Facebook, I do have a private crypto Facebook group entitled Crypto Alchemy. To join it, click this link, request to join. I'll be sure to plug you in. And for those of you active on Telegram, as I am, I do have a private crypto Telegram chat, which is uncensored. To join it, click this link. You'll automatically be added, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you personally on the inside. All right, now let's break down our final story of the day. Everyone's favorite Bitcoin maximalist, Max Kaiser, the well-known American broadcaster and filmmaker. His previous experience includes anchoring an analysis program called On the Edge and producing a TV series on Al Jazeera's English network. Currently, he's the host of the widely popular financial program called The Kaiser Report, as well as the Orange Pill podcast. And apart from his TV and online appearances, he's also a longtime Bitcoin and cryptocurrency proponent. Crypto Potato recently had the chance to interview him, and I'm going to be giving you the highlights from this exclusive interview. So let's break it down. Nature fights back against humans, talking about the current U.S. and global economic situation, and more specifically, COVID-19's role in it. Kaiser said that the virus is nature fighting back against the virus of humans. He used the personification of the earth from Greek mythology, Gaia, to add to his point, but concluded that he doesn't think ultimately she'll win against the human virus. As reported recently, NASDAQ marked a new all-time high merely months after the March lows, while the S&P 500 and Dow Jones have almost fully recovered. Kaiser's comments on these developments in the stock market, saying that such gains could be attributed to the decreasing trust in the US dollar. He's quoted sharing, like Venezuela, Zimbabwe, and Iran, NASDAQ is higher as confidence in the US dollar collapses. Safe haven money is seeking shelter in stocks, gold, and Bitcoin. That's right. Kaiser said that he heard about Bitcoin back in 2011 and started accumulating at $1 at the time. Kaiser noted that Bitcoin's digital scarcity attracted him most, as he invented digital scarcity in the commercial prediction markets in 1996. Many people don't know that. Now, Bitcoin does what my patent does, but with incredible elegance. It's the Mona Lisa of money. It's self-aware, it's observing us, and it's channeling God. Very powerful words. And in another recent interview, Kaiser asserted that only gold, silver, and Bitcoin can save you now, referring to the current events in which world governments are printing a lot of fiat to ease the pain from COVID-19's pandemic. Now he doubled down on his views, saying that Bitcoin is a safe haven asset that will rocket higher as fiat money collapses. Quoting Max Kaiser right here, "I'm being proven more correct every day. The tsunami of fiat-enabled poverty is sweeping the globe. Bitcoin is a life raft that can take in anyone who wants to escape the fiat implosion of the bond apocalypse." So there you have it. Now, Bitcoin adoption depends on location. The popular host sees the adoption of the primary crypto to vary in different countries, depending upon their confidence in fiat currencies. In the UK, that made a historic blunder with Brexit. Adoption is picking up dramatically, despite what the salon monkey Francis Coppola says. In the US, a dying empire with filth and fiat, adoption is slower because corruption on Wall Street and in Washington, D.C. has never been higher. And unlike numerous other popular figures making bold predictions whether Bitcoin will drop to zero or reach $1 million, Kaiser refrained from such provocative forecast. But once again, once he reveals his 2021 forecast for the Bitcoin price, I'll be the first to share it with you. Instead, he noted that Bitcoin's price movements will depend on when the US dollar disintegrates like a cheap suit. What we know about all hyperinflationary currency collapses is that it happens suddenly. So if you want to survive, start stacking. If you're already stacking, stack more. That's right, start stacking those sats and stacking that BTC. Now, according to the US Small Business Administration, several blockchain and crypto related businesses have received loans from the Paycheck Protection Program known as PPP. Although Kaiser is a seed investor in one of these projects, he lashed out against their actions to accept the funds. Here's a quote from Max Kaiser. "These crypto projects like Cardano, Shapeshift, full disclosure, I'm a seed investor, and Consensus, taking government PPP welfare, suggest they are zombie projects that should be left to die because they can't compete. No real Bitcoiner would do this. Only Ishcoiners do this." It's amazing to watch Charles Hoskinson rationalize taking money out of the hands of the truly needy to support his failed project, referring to ADA Cardano. His argument being that we lived in a crooked world, so why shouldn't I take advantage of it? Very sad. And Eric Voorhees lectures his followers on Twitter daily about the immorality of welfare and the failings of the government, but then drops his panties in a heartbeat the second that some free government money is tossed around. And Joe Lublin at Consensus is delusional, and I'm not surprised they took the welfare, since Ethereum has always been an exit scam with no purpose. So there you have it. Let me know if you agree or disagree with Max Kaiser. All right, now for a quick recap of what I covered with you right here in today's show. Bitcoin price faces the last roadblock before hitting that critical psychological resistance of $30,000. We're on the cusp of smashing this right now at this moment. As Loma, the analyst, points out, Bitcoin either blows through $30,000 over the next few days into the $31,000 to $33,000 territory, or we front run and reject at like $29,800. Also, as I shared in today's show, Plan B, the creator of the stock to flow model, points out that we closed 2020 at $29,000 with the highest monthly close in Bitcoin history, and the next dots are going from orange to yellow. Rocket ship to the moon, right on track with the stock to flow. Willy Woo just recently tweeted, if you're looking for an entry to HODL Bitcoin long term, don't nickel and dime an entry. You're not going to sweat a few thousands of dollars of non-perfect entry when it's $100,000, $200,000, and $300,000 per Bitcoin in a year. The main bull phase is here. Capital inflows have gone nuts. Touche. And as Michael Goldstein points out, the Bitcoin network has surpassed the American empire when it comes to hard money, such as gold, which is a beautiful sign of a collapse of an old empire and the sovereignty of the Bitcoin empire. Just saying. Max Kaiser is also calling for a $35,000 Bitcoin in play, which I broke down the details for you right here in today's show, and also shared how he bought Bitcoin for $1 in 2011 and why Bitcoin is like the Mona Lisa. So where do you feel the Bitcoin price is likely to go from here? Do you feel we'll break that critical $30,000 psychological resistance today? Let me know in the comments right down below, and Happy New Year. Well, that's going to conclude today's show. As always, I appreciate you tuning in and journeying along with me inside this incredible crypto matrix. If you gain value out of today's show, be sure to smash that subscribe button. That's right, and turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day just like this. And real quick before I go, if interested in purchasing Bitcoin, I highly recommend checking out Swan Bitcoin. My affiliate link is swanbitcoin.com/crypto news alerts, or you can just check it out in the description below. Swan is the easiest and most affordable way to accumulate Bitcoin and start stacking those sats with automatic reoccurring purchases. Start your plan today and get $10 of free Bitcoin drop right into your account. So go ahead and do that right now, and I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's episode. Peace and Happy New Year's.